This is the Richmond Dynamo coming to you on another gorgeous Wednesday. I'm so excited to be with you today. And I want to thank you for your patience with me last week. I hurt my back and I could not sit for long or stand for long. So I had to pretty much just post something that I could put out there without me having to be on camera. So thank you for your patience with that. Hope the ideas were helpful. And I hurt my back. Bummer, right? But it's okay because they've had me on the rack. They're stretching me. They're going to make it better. And I'm very thankful for the technology that will allow that to happen. I do have a degenerated disc, and so this is decompressing that disc. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed this is going to take care of all the problem. Again, I'm thankful for the technology, thankful for the chiropractor who can do that for me. I want to talk to you about our gratitude, being kind to others, intentional acts of love. You know, Christmas is my most treasured holiday. It is for most of us. And we say that it's the most wonderful time of the year. Well, for me personally, Thanksgiving is the most wonderful time of the year because this is the time when people all around are focused on gratitude and giving thanks and thinking about what they're thankful for, thinking about the good things in their lives. And this will extend all the way through Christmas as we take that from what we're thankful for to what can we do for others. I love it. This is my favorite time and most wonderful time of the year. So I want to talk a little bit first about letting go. I've been cooking Thanksgiving dinner, I don't know, 30, 40 years. And this year I'm not. This year, because of my back, I just can't stand and do all the preparation, all the dishes, all the special decorating, all the things that I've done for all these years. It was hard for me to admit I can't do what I used to do, and I can't do this year. My daughter stepped up. She's going to have Thanksgiving. My husband stepped up. He ordered Thanksgiving dinner. So we're adding some things to what we've ordered, but it's going to be a lot easier on me. And I appreciate the intentional acts of love that were directed to me so that I would not put myself beyond what I should, not hurt myself more by wanting to stay super mom. So this year I'm letting go. And I think, for me, things happen for a reason. And I think this year, because I lost one of our family's closest friends, and I lost my mom, that making a change will make those changes less obvious. The empty chairs won't be there because the chairs aren't there. I think that this will be easier on everyone, actually. So even though this was done to accommodate me, to have an intentional act of love to me, I think it's actually an intentional act of love for everyone in my family. And I am very grateful for that. So I want to talk to you about your Thanksgiving. I've had traditions for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, pretty much, my whole adult life. I don't know about your family. Some families don't really have traditions to go with it. But I want to make some suggestions of ideas that could be done once or could become a family tradition. Things to show gratitude, show how thankful you are, that maybe are a little bit different. The first one is talking around the table. And a lot of people already do this. They go around the table and each person has an opportunity to say what they're really thankful for. This is great because even the kids get involved. They understand, they know what they're thankful for, and they can share that with everyone. It's a very sweet moment, and I usually take time for that between dinner and dessert, if not before the meal starts. The next thing might be just a little bit harder, and that would be finding craft pumpkins, if you could put your hands on them. I used white the year I did it, but you might want to use orange, wouldn't matter. I had markers and the craft pumpkin, and the pumpkin was passed around the table, and everyone wrote what they were most thankful for on the pumpkin. I thought this was such a fabulous idea, and it was, but I can't do it every year because where would I put all those pumpkins? But it's a great idea for something different. Another kind of easy thing to do would be, if you're the hostess, you're probably already doing this. You're cooking something special because someone at the table really, really loves that. And that's why you're doing it. That's an intentional act of love. That's something you're doing because somebody else is really going to enjoy it. That's a great thing to do. Put someone's favorite dish on the table. I also think you can do a gratitude jar like we talked about last week or the week before, that you have, maybe it's a gratitude pumpkin, a soup tureen pumpkin, something, and have everyone write on a little note what they're thankful for this year and put it in the pumpkin. They can share it, put it in the pumpkin, and something can be pulled out later for years if you want. Or how about, let's see, the idea of note cards in a couple of ways. Note cards that everybody has a Thanksgiving card, if you will. They come in packs, so you can get 6 or 8 at a time. And everybody has one, envelope with their name on it. And the card is passed around, and everyone at the table besides them writes what they're thankful for that person this year. What has that person done or said or meant to you to make them special, that you're thankful for them? And then after everything is done, everybody gets their card they can read and treasure. People love knowing they're appreciated, that you're thankful for them, you're grateful for what they do. For years, I have written an individual thank you to all my guests and written what I am grateful for them for the whole year. And it's been a wonderful, wonderful thing to do. And my family, I know, looks forward to that. So you can take a tradition. It could be, like I said, that everybody puts something on the card, or you could write the card yourself if you're the hostess, or a guest even. You know who's going to be at the table. Anyone could write those cards. Another thing would be placemats. There are craft paper goes really well at Thanksgiving, or paper placemats. You can take the placemat and pass it around and have everyone write on it what they're thankful for that person. Not as easy to keep that as a note card, but it's still an idea that could certainly work for you and your family. I hope that this gives you some good ideas for Thanksgiving. I wish you all a most blessed Thanksgiving, a wonderful time of year. May God bless and keep you until I see you next week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.